everyone, this is Patak and you're watching my channel. So today I will talk about vitamin K, which is the last video of vitamin series. Okay. So before starting off with this particular presentation, please do not forget to like, share, subscribe my channel. Also, you can follow my Instagram account, which is Healthcare for You Forever. So let's get started with this particular presentation. So what is basically vitamin K? So vitamin K is derived from the German word coagulations vitamin. It is an essential fat soluble vitamin used for blood clotting in case of cuts, abrasions, or injuries. It is the key element required by the body to produce prothrombin, a clotting factor necessary for blood coagulation. The vitamin K comprises of two natural vitamins, which is known as vitamin 1, vitamin K1, and vitamin K2. Among the two forms, the vitamin K1, the main dietary form, also termed as phyloquinone, is a plant-based vitamin obtained from leafy green vegetables and plant-based foods. But the K1 compound only becomes active once it is inside the human body and thus carries out all the functions of vitamin K. Vitamin K2, which goes by the name of menaquinone, is generated by the gut bacteria present in the intestines into the various active forms and is stored in the liver and fatty tissues. It is mostly found in animal-based or fermented food items. So this was the overall view about the vitamin K. So vitamin K has two forms. One is vitamin K1, which is known as the phyloquinone, and the second one is the vitamin K2, which is known as the menaquinone. So the difference between the phyloquinone and menaquinone is that phyloquinone is basically derived from the plant-based foods, okay, like green leafy green vegetables, okay, and the vitamin K2 is derived from the animal-based foods, okay, and the vitamin K1 basically becomes active once it is inside the human body and it starts doing the functions of vitamin K. And vitamin K is derived from the German word which is known as coagulations vitamin because it helps in the coagulation of the blood. Okay, how it helps in the coagulation of the blood? Um, it helps in producing the prothrombin. Okay, so prothrombin is basically inactive form which helps in the clotting of the blood. It becomes active with the help of thrombokinase to form thrombin, and thrombin basically helps in the clotting of the blood. Okay, so vitamin K is basically essential to produce a precursor of thrombin, which is known as the prothrombin. Okay, so this was all about vitamin K, and again, it's a fat soluble vitamin. Okay, so all of them were fat soluble vitamins. The A, D, E, K. A, D, E, K are fat soluble vitamins, whereas the B and C are water soluble vitamins. So let's move on to the next slide to talk about the vitamin K structure. Okay, so vitamin K structure, you can see that there's a benzene ring, you can see the ketone groups, you can see the double bonds, and you can also see the methyl groups. So these are the two structures of vitamin K, the phytoquinone and menaquinone. Okay, so let's move on to the next slide to talk about the sources of vitamin K. Okay, so there are various sources of vitamin K, and few of them I have mentioned over here: pomegranate, cauliflower, avocado, kiwi, spinach, and cabbage. Okay, so basically, I have mentioned all the plant-based foods over here. So basically, you can derive vitamin K1 from these plant-based foods. Okay, I have not mentioned like animal based foods over here because I promote plant based foods only because they are more essential, more healthier than the animal based foods. But you can have animal based foods as well to get vitamin K2. Okay, so let's move on to the next slide to talk about the benefits of vitamin K. So it helps in blood clotting, as we have already seen in the first slide, that it helps in the blood clotting. It improves brain function. It supports heart health. It's responsible for bone building, and it also protects against cancer. Okay, let's move on to the deficiencies of vitamin K. So, like, there are three main deficiencies of vitamin K. Obviously, if vitamin K is not taken in proper amounts, then it leads to excessive bleeding because there's no blood clotting, there's no production of prothrombin. So, prothrombin is not getting converted into thrombin, so there's no clotting of the blood. So, obviously, there will be excessive bleeding. As we have already seen in the previous slide, that vitamin K helps in bone building. So if there is no vitamin K, so it can lead to osteoporosis. So basically, what is osteoporosis? Osteoporosis basically means that there are so many holes in your bone, okay, and it reduces the density of the bone, okay, and basically your bone starts breaking and you will not be able to walk properly, use your hands properly because your bone is not working well. Okay, there are so many pores in your bones. Okay, Then cardiovascular disease. So cardiovascular disease basically is a disease wherein your heart is not working properly, and there are so many fatty deposits in your arteries. So that's why the heart is not able to pump your blood properly. So that is known as the cardiovascular disease. So deficiency of vitamin K can lead to these three problems. Okay. I hope you really like this video. Please do not forget to like, share, subscribe my channel, and thank you so much for watching my vitamin series. I hope you really like that series. Okay, I'll meet you in the next video. Please, till then, stay tuned and stay safe and healthy. Bye bye.